CM Serious. Thanks for the 41 months. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Venus Chess. Hello, Salty. Hey, Eviscerated. I fell asleep, Eviscerated. Sorry, buddy. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Might have to rewatch it. Oh well. Hey, Momshog. I didn't sleep very well. That's why I'm up. My sleep, probably because I don't know. My sleeps haven't been good for a long time, but like, I vividly got mugged in whatever dream I was having. And I couldn't get back to Canada. I don't know. Something happened. It was a weird dream. Hey, Rositas. You playing Counter Strike? No, it wasn't with guns. Maybe it was. Actually, no, it was. Good morning, Phoebe. So yeah, I'm up early, but this isn't natural for me. I didn't sleep very much. That's okay. No problem. No problem. Hey, beat me up, Snotty. Phoebe, nice job in your chess game. Goedemorgen. Yes. Well done. Oh, you are going to bed, the iceberg. I figured that was the case. Yeah, episode 3 isn't out yet, Eviscerated. I think it comes out tomorrow, so that's pretty good timing. Oh, you ordered some Macca's. Some McDonald's, yes. Bulking. Alright, shall we? I want to play some Counter Strike or watch some reality TV, but we're gonna work through our speed run first. Alright. So many Scandinavians. Like half my games in C4 speedrun have been against the Scandi. Alright. So let's attack the queen. And develop the bishop. I'm gonna play a side system. D4 is kind of the main move. I'm gonna go D3. Oh, a lot of pre-moves there. I hate when people pre-move like this. Alright, I'm gonna have to punish this opponent. Tuck our bishop in. Play rook e1. Bring the knight in the center. Develop that bishop. And how frisky do we want to be? I'm gonna take to have a bit of fun. Did not expect that. Okay. king's going this way, I'm guessing. Attack this bishop. Try to make it inconvenient for black to play king h7. So I have 2 pawns for the piece. It's not bad. 1 more would be pretty good. We're getting close. All right, let's begin. That's the 3rd pawn. I could have tripled on the file for sure. I just wasn't sure about bishop f8 in that position. This way I have a trap with bishop f7 in the end. Do you think he's going to fall for it? Yeah, buddy. Yes, Nevidimka. So this is what we were hoping for, the king on g6. Just going to bring this bishop all the way to f7. Check. That. Grab that. All right, just picked up a full rook. So the material is white is up in exchange. Exchange being rook for a minor. And 3 pawns. That's a lot. What do you do when you're up a lot of material? Yes. Trade. Check. Check, check, check. I'm going to take with the pawn. Play f3. Rook d1. I'm okay, Jeff, they're all for you in the house. I'm okay for now. I know Alan is coming to the house, so it'll be good. Alrighty, so knight d6, rook d1. That goes back, we go rook d7. You go there, I'm gonna chase you down. I am gonna chase you down. What's the move here? The iceberger. Bishop c6. Doesn't look good. Something about the knight and the bishop. That's right. Just rook c7. There's nothing white, nothing black can do. Check. Just want to trade everything. Check. I have now trapped the knight. Yay. Grab that. Let me grab that. Stop the pawn. I'm going to plant my rook here and just push the pawns. Yes. I can just push the b pawn. It defends the rook. Check. Checkmate. A lot of pre-moving there. Yes. I don't think my sacrifice was terrible, but it wasn't winning by any stretch. 3 pawns for a piece is imbalanced. Playable, but unclear. The problem is, if black plays king h7, I have 3 pawns, but pieces are active, and my pieces, e-file is going to be annoying to fight for. Black is better here. Some more e4, not a Scandinavian. Go for the fried liver if possible. What is that move, man? Alright, so if knight takes e5, there's some theory with what? That a trap with queen g5? I think so. Something like that. I don't know. There's something there. We're just gonna take double the pawns and go for a quick castle. I go e5, is d5 the move? Probably. So let's just go d3. Can't complain about a comfortable setup like this. Let me grab. Give a check. Bringing the queen in. And look at that. That's a free piece for me. I mean, the idea of queen here is if you move the knight, I have f7. If you don't move the knight, I take it. I just thought it was there was some pressure with the move. Maybe you can play c6 or bishop e6. Bishop e6, I've had rook e6 instead. That's a free piece. Thank you. They try to catch me in an opening trap. The players that play those trappy lines are the players that also blunder really badly or don't know how to play chess when you don't fall for their theory. Let's go f3. And we just want to trade pieces, right? So let's develop. Alrighty, chat. I'd love to go rook e1 here, but it's not possible. But I have something else prepared. How do I get rook e1 in? It's not really... maybe it's impressive, maybe it's not. There's a few different answers. What I'm going to do is a bit tricky. The rook can't take my knight on d2 because of this bishop. So the mobility for the rook is only on the e file. I'm going to go bishop e4. And my next move is where things get tricky. Not really tricky. I'm going to take with the f pawn. I'm going to go king f1. I was going to go king f1 and trap the rook. Next move, no matter what. Just king f1 and the rook has no space. But instead I was just gifted that. Offer some trades. 20 seconds is no problem. I'll pre-move a little bit. Just challenging the base of the pawns. Check. Push. Push. Check. Good game, good game. I wanted to finish that game so that I could call out MCJGP. 103 months as a sub. Thank you, Joshua. I heard that you're engaged. Is that true? Through the grapevine? One of the spies? No? Okay, that was wrong intel. That was wrong intel. Somebody told me that. Yeah. It's okay. That's okay. No worries. No worries. This is a single friendly channel. In case that's the situation. I think the last tournament I saw you were playing that I followed was either in December or October, one of the St. Louis events, I think. Hey, Jace. We got Jason. Hello from the Queen side. It's okay. Got some time. Hey, Vita Vanquish. Alright, let's continue. Gotta go d6 here. That's nice. Even at the 1500s, people sometimes hang that. No problem. And grab the pawn and just return. Gonna throw in the c6 move that we're utilizing a lot. Let's go queen a5. Can take. It's not the strangest move. Okay, now I'm gonna go knight d7 so I can recycle the knight. But I want to go b5 pretty soon. So I'm gonna go b5 right now. And b4. Knight e4. I gotta watch out for this move. Here, I'm a little confused. But maybe there's some tactics, like knight e5. Knight e5 would have been... That would have been a little bit of a scary move, I'll tell you that. A little bit scary. Alright? Scary enough for me to react. I know I'm streaming at 9 a.m., which isn't normal. I gotta make sure there's not stuff in my eyes. I'm barely awake. Queens are definitely touching in the position. Good game. Well, that's friendly. Very friendly. Good catch, Jason. When you're going e3 and g3, that gets me going a bit. You know, that weakens the light squares, something looks off. Let's try h5. Run a pawn down the board. Challenge this fianchetto. Something looks a little off here. Now I'm going to go e5. I do still need to complete development, but I have that h-pawn as a lever. Either open up the h-file to harass the light squared bishop on g2. Keeping my options open for sure. I mean, even h3 is tempting right now. It's going to make white look silly. Although I'm not sure that's entirely the goal. Because it also will close my position. Let's... I'm gonna take. Going to discourage my opponent from castling kingside. Now I have the open H file. That's not too shabby. Let's get a pin in there. Closing the position, I don't mind because I still have an open position on the on the H file on the king side. I like my bishop, so I'm actually going to retreat. I want to keep the bishop so that in case white castles, I can take this pawn, right? In a lot of positions. So I want to keep the tension. Play a normal looking move, knight f6. Now we have two attackers on d5. I'm expecting white to play e4. And out of curiosity, let's try b5. I've been using the b pawn as some cheap pressure in a lot of these games with d6, and we're going to try it again. a3, I'll go a5. I want to undermine this knight, get some pressure here. In b8 just to defend it. I'm hoping for a move like knight e3, then I can grab. Or even knight f2, then I have knight h5. I have a couple tricky moves here. They don't look tricky, they're innocuous, but there's something a little off with white's position. Knight h5 is just, I'm attacking the pawn. But the way white's pieces are, there's no way you can defend it. There's no piece that can defend g3 effectively, so it worked out. But definitely a little abstract. Wins in exchange. Thank you, thank you. And I'm just gonna go knight g6 so I can continue development. We have two attackers here, so let's just play a5. Some ideas with knight g5 and maybe some pressure before I castle, so. What does that do? What if I take? What's the trick here? Is there a trick? Oh, the trick is to get me to move my rooks so I can't castle. But I wasn't planning on castling anyway. Alright, let's go check. Move the rook somewhere safe. Let's offer a queen trade. I'm up the exchange at the end of the day. Let's bring the lady in. Just looks like a nice square. Sure. Thank you for that. So I'm up a bishop, correct? My king doesn't have to deal with any checks. So it's a perfect time to go bishop g4 and say hi to the rook on d1. I'm gonna go there and just hang your lady. How about I take check? Check. Uh-oh, there's a pawn or bishop mate. Good game. Hey, Lancelor, thanks for the 50 months. You like the song? Of course. Nobody says that song is trash. Some classic David August. You can't be dissing like that. No way. Shall we continue? Yes. Arnold from the Philippines. Okay. E45, we'll go for more fried livers. Or we can try just a different system altogether. I can play the Scotch for 4 knights. No, I can take here and that's a Scotch, but let's go for a trickier move order. Let's go Bishop C4. Castle. Knight F6. We'll go E5. I'm not going to get an amazing attack, but already white has a bit of a space advantage. So opening has been successful, no doubt. Bishop is good. Knights are centralized. Pawn on e4 controls a lot. So I'm just going to complete development and try to use that space a little bit. Knight e5, okay. I'm a bishop guy. You know I'm not going to trade it off right away. Not a bad maneuver by black. Freeing up the c-pawn and transferring the knight to the king side. I rate it. I can rate that. Thought about bishop g3, but I was a little worried my bishop wasn't too functional. I'm going to play something a little looser. I'm looking at sacking. I see this good bishop over here. I'm looking at sacking. And I'm going to do more than look at the sack. Point is, I really want to play queen takes g6. Easy to miss because the pawn is pinned. My opponent's been playing pretty well, but very easy to miss that kind of pin. Check! And there we go. I returned another profit. Bring some pieces in. Queen e7 probably next. And then just bring the bishop back. Super strong bishop. Always ready to meet rook g8 with bishop takes g8. Not game over yet. No, there's a G file to contend with. I played queen h6 instead of queen there just to make sure that I didn't want to allow queen g7 too easily. I mean, I can play g3. It's not the end of the world, but now bishop here is a threat. So let's go knight f5. I'm gonna go f4. It looks like a loose move, but I just wanted to stop black from being able to play rook g5. I wanted to take away 2 key squares from black. If you give me some time, I'm absolutely considering the maneuver rook d3, rook h3 as a rook lift. Rook d3, rook h3. I don't need to attack to win this game. Something I should consider. I can also trade this material advantage. Yeah, let's try trading. That's better habits. Yeah, I'm up like an exchange and 3 pawns. More than that. Hello, Grey Knight. I have prepared some cases for you. For you and the Iceberger, I have some morning cases. I'm trying to earn it by playing a little bit of chess. I need to do it before the Iceberger falls asleep. Hey, Pure is me. Hey, Yaya. Hey, Conan. Conan, this is a set. It's called the David August Boiler Room. I don't know all the individual songs. I'm not playing off of Spotify, but you'll be able to find it on YouTube. D4, Knight C6. This is what all the older players played at my chess club growing up. Like quite a few of them would play this move order to throw me off. It's called the Nimzowitsch defense. And the natural reaction, which I'm going to play, is to play d4 and try to grab the center. But then at some point, I started playing knight f3 and just transposing to e4, e5. They're trying to throw me off. And it often worked. But we'll see if it works here. I'm just going to play normal moves that everybody should play. See? Well, what is this stuff? Oh well. We'll take the space. Space is good. I'm not going to go bishop d2 because I want to preserve this bishop. I don't think it's worth a trade. I'm not going to go knight d2. I might go knight d2 or knight c3. I'm kind of decide. I'm trying to decide. I think knight c3 I'm okay with. It's whether I'm okay with the exchange and doubling the pawns. And I think, yeah, those are good doubled pawns. That supports my center. You know what I mean? This is like, this looks nice. I'm controlling a ton of squares and I'm preparing the Greek gift. And I have bishop a3 ideas. Good looking position. Is that just a free pawn for me? Not one to say no to free p. Okay, sure. Let me grab that. Yeah. So is bishop a6 a concern? Trading off the bishops? Maybe. Not a concern in a bad way though. Doing pretty well here. Since I'm up a pawn. Let's go knight g5. Let's go fishing. I want to see a move like I wanted to see a move like f6, right? It's a terrible move. Nobody would play it. Just to get the opportunity for knight there. Okay. Let's go bishop d3 and poke. We're going to go for it. We have to make this a fun speed run. I'm sacking a piece so I can play queen h5 check. I'm hoping for king g7, but I'm expecting king g8. And my idea is to go bishop here, bishop there. So it takes. Help me out here. Yeah, buddy. My bishop is setting up a mating net. Bishop f6. Checkmate's coming. I don't care about the queen. Good game. You know, black could have stopped this. You'd have to play f6. But I take king h8, he takes f6. I'm threatening mate. I can't go rook g8 because of queen h6. So you're busted here as well. Totally busted. You have to go like rook f7, give up a free rook. Wouldn't be pretty. We're halfway there. Finally, another black game. Just pre-move d6. Guess not. We're gonna play a classic Philidor here. Knight bd7. Simply gonna take back with a pawn so I can open up this bishop. Okay. Bishop g5 definitely pins things. There's a couple ways to approach this. One of them is to try to challenge the pin, play bishop e7. But a move that I'm pretty fond of in the whole d6 speedrun is c6. So the queen can simply move out of the way. Like queen c7, for example. Let's go bishop b4. I think we're threatening to take here. Is that confirmed? I think that's confirmed. Since the knight's no longer pinned, I can definitely take advantage of moves like that. That's a free pawn. Let's go check. Takes. And castle. And I think I just won a pawn. Completely shattered white's structure. I'm thinking about playing h6, but after queen e7, queen d8, there's bishop takes f7. Which is actually fairly annoying. So how about I offer queen trade this way? I have a better pawn structure, and I am up a pawn. Even if I lose that pawn, the endgame should be pretty promising. Keyword being should. Bring the queen in. I'm behind in development by a lot, so could try to hold on to the pawn, but I'm a little worried. I'm gonna go knight b6. Gonna give back the pawn. And just try to catch up in development. Now I've kind of caught up in development, and I'm just gonna say, okay, I have a good position for the end game. Is this not a good position in the end game? We're gonna see. It's even material, and you have a really, really bad structure. I thought this was for sure good. But first, make sure there's no back rank checkmate. These pawns, I'm going to target them ASAP. That's a good looking move. We're going to grab this pawn first. Grab that pawn. I am up a pawn right now, right? And I'm setting up a trick. Hope you can appreciate the trick. That's why I haven't given the check yet. My opponent's gonna flag the crap out of me if I don't move faster. Check! Okay. We loaded that one up. Offer a trade. Pretty decent opponent here. Okay, I'm gonna have to move a little faster. Speedster! They were strong. I don't know if I'm gonna get to 2000 in the speedrun. These kind of opponents. Serbians. Serbians are... Well, if that's what my opponent looks like, I'm not surprised. Looks like he's coming for me. Oh. Hello, Tim. Tim is late. No surprise. Thank you, Paid Chatter. Paid Chatter says, you are a great streamer. Thank you, Paid Chatter 3. Paid Chatter 4 says you are a great streamer. You're making my day. Where's Paid Chatter 5 though? Oh, hello, Carrie Bird. Any more Paid Chatters here to warm me up? Any Twitch Prime subs lurking around? Hello to Thongme. Are you up at 7 a.m. there, Thomas? You got some early practices or what? Thank you, Ludwig XI. Sixth. Lancelor gifted us up to Paid Chatter the fourth. Early lifts. Got it. I'm lifting the chest muscles. Oh, sorry, X is 10. It's morning, not V. No. Oof. I need more of this energy drink. Where's Paid Chatter 5? Okay. No more? That's okay. Finally, somebody going D4 and C4. Let's see if we can play knight C3. I'm gonna take. Just because I can get this move in for free, and when you can develop and attack the queen, like that's not a terrible option. Let's Fianchetto. Knight F6 is standard. Knight E7 could be an option if I don't want to block this bishop. So that's what I was thinking about. I was trying to debate. Paid Chatter 5 says you are a great streamer. Hello, Paid Chatter 5. Thank you. Thank you. Is your brother coming as well? I'm just trying to get my pieces out. Yeah. I'm unpinning myself. I realized I could have gone H6. I wanted to unpin, but that's okay. Let's go here. I could trade, but I kind of want... I want white to take on c6. I actually want my pawn on c6. Well, unfortunately for Buddy, that's not a good move. I was hoping for knight c6, bc6. I just thought the pawn on c6 would do a really good job of taking away these options, and it would open up my bishop. Instead, Buddy dropped the soap and ran into one of my rooks. Although, maybe it's not game over. I'm just going to trade, though. I'm a boring guy. I'm up a piece, I'm going to trade. Trade. Let's offer another trade. You don't have to accept. Let's offer a trade. Let's offer a trade. Force a trade, in this case. Trade. Now I'm happy. I have an outpost here. Let's go get a double attack, triple attack, and just trade more. Just trade more. Triple the heavy pieces on the e-file. Whatever is needed. Check. Let's just take because they're going to blunder this fork. Check. Check. Just kidding. That wasn't a check. Good game. We have a few subs. Lancelor gifted a sub to Paid Chatter 5. Paid Chatter 8 says, you are a great streamer. Thank you, Paid Chatter 8. Woolers, thanks for the resub. L Fishy, thank you for the prime. What happened to 6 and 7? Hello, Paid Chatters. Welcome. I'm Eric. Let's get all the bots in here and have a bot party. Our only hope is to get some more day chatters. Hello, essay writer. Hello, Z-Chord. Hey, caprese salad. Where are the bots? Bojan from Bosnia. Closer to 1700. This is going to be a big test, but when I see B6, I'm happy. That means I'm going to get a nice center and some attacking possibilities. Matthias. All right. Let's try to win some time. So I already have a space advantage, to be honest. And that means I don't want to trade. I'd rather keep some pieces on. So I'm going to centralize the knight. And now I'm going to go bishop g5, waiting for bishop e7. And now, what move did I set up? What's the big move? What's the big idea? The big brain idea for Bojan from Bosnia that I prepared? Chat? White to play here. Yes, Willer is correct. Knight d6, check. Bishop's pinned, so this is super effective. Check. Gotta get rid of our hanging piece first with tempo because it's a check. Snip. Now I'm up a piece, and I'm a happy camper. Just up a piece here. The knight will extract successfully via d6. But before I do that, I'm going to throw in some moves such as c4 first to clear the d file. Let's kick away these knights. I'm grabbing all the space in the world. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Bojan. You really insist. Takes. Let's offer a queen trade because I'm up 2 pieces now. You're forcing my hand, Bojan. I'm gonna take with the pawn, get a runner on the d file. This knight is really running out of space. Push. You know where I'm going next? Good game to Bojan. Bojan was a very... just c5. Tough. Already game, losing after 7 moves. Yes, we have NordVPN. We got a promo code there. If you're looking to use a VPN for security reasons or to access better rates in other countries, better content in other countries, there's a few different reasons. Well, check out our code. I think it can be mutually beneficial and support you and support us. If you played f6, then you wouldn't have lost the piece. Yeah, you can play f6. People don't want to do it because it's not a good move in general. It weakens the king. Better than losing a piece. VPN for content is nice. Reality TV, certain shows. There's some options. But yeah, we got a promo code. Pretty affordable. Gambling, maybe. You got me, Grey Knight. That's true. Not playing viewers right now, Kazumi. No, not right now. go d6. I've played e5 quite a bit. The Philidor setup. We're gonna try that again. And when white goes d5, let's go c6 just to try to undermine it. PayChatter9 says you are a great streamer. Thank you, PayChatter9. I'm just looking at castle here, but welcome to the ChessPro channel. Go for a quick castle. Now let's hit him with b5. That's what I like about this move. Because then I have b4. And then this pawn is loose. I'm gonna take it. But there's a trick here. If I take back with a knight, bishop d5 is gonna hurt me. I'm gonna lose a knight. So I have to pull this knight back and then win this later. I don't know if that works, but in my head, I'm gonna have to try it. Now we take. Oh, that's pretty beneficial. Oh, you enjoyed the sleeping video? I was gonna make another one this weekend. Wasn't sure if anybody was falling asleep to to those videos, but I was gonna make another one. So your feedback is helpful. All right. Well, I did just win a piece. I was generous. Move back. Up a piece, you want to trade? Bishop g4 is a good way to force a trade. Because I can get rid of my bishop for the knight, then go knight d4, get rid of the other bishop, and we're just getting closer and closer to an endgame. Let me grab that. I got to trade off this knight, but we're making progress in that category. Perfect. All right. I've traded off all the minor pieces, which reduces the chance of a blunder. I'm going a5 just to freeze these pawns on the queen side. Now rook b8. Actually, you know what? How about rook c8? I've changed my mind. I'm going to trade and go queen a8. I'm up a piece, I want to trade. Trade, 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 trade. This is a nice looking move. Because if they don't trade, I got runner, runner. Push. Put the rook behind the passer. Before I forget, let's play g6 and make sure the back rank is taken care of. And now it's time to try to figure out how to get these pawns in. If I really want to burn another move, it's king g7. My opponent's playing pretty well. I'm hoping they take here. You know why? Because then I'm going to give up my queen and play d2. I was hoping for that. It's a nice way to trade off. My rook on d8 is protected by the bishop on f6 and can't stop d1. GG. Har. Thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate that. Hello, TJE. What kind of comment is that, Pooch? What kind of comment is that? Let me change the music. Tronada. I always have the weirdest people on Twitch. Trinata. This is only a 42-minute set, but it was pretty hard. Tickle the pawn. Sometimes tickling the pawn, immediate rewards. So this resembles a King's Indian Pierce, you know, like King Keto opening, but I did win the e4 pawn. I don't have to play it perfectly. It's not like I have to go for an attack. I'm already up a center pawn. I just need to get the pieces out. And being up a center pawn means trades are probably favorable. Honestly, just one pawn is enough. I'm getting pretty close to trading there. Bishop here was a good move. Because I was ready to take here, but it's not possible yet. Alright, let's go e5. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Rook d1 is coming. Some semi-annoying moves by my opponent here. Let's try some aggression. We were a little worried about this. Let's get rid of my bishop so that I have less pressure against this. Let me try something. I'm gonna go queen c8. I want to unpin myself. I want to defend b7 temporarily and introduce the threat of knight takes c2. Super aggressive opponent. Check. I've messed up white's pawns, but might not be that bad. The material's even. That pawn that I was up, no more. No more extra pawn for me, but at least the pawns are messed up. And I played c6 to stop knight d5. You can go knight here, for sure. Tickle. Bishop h4. This is tricky. White's playing well, they're very active. Can I offer some trades? I'm trying to claim that I have a better structure. If rook d7, I'm actually going to do queen takes d7. I want an endgame. I want to say, hey, you have doubled f pawns. Those. Well, now there's not going to be doubled f pawns. So ignore what I just said. But I was under some serious pressure here. I'm gonna give up the bishop. You don't see me do that every day. Just because I'm low on time. I'm gonna have to make some space for my king real soon. We managed to trap that bishop. It's getting sweaty. Let's trap the rook. Chess is hard. Push the pawn. Throw in a couple checks. We're just gonna win on time just to be safe. Strong opponent. Should have gone f6 here. I missed an opportunity. And here my opponent missed king f3. Oof, that was sweaty. MD Knight, thanks for the 5 subs. Good morning to MD Knight. Good night. What did I say? Thank you, MD Knight. It's too early for me to say good night. This is just Katrinada's famous boiler room. Hey, Hamanesco. Bishop c5. Everybody plays this now, even myself as black. But back in my day, we had way more fried livers. Knight f6. Alright, let's go for c3. Let's try to pressure my opponent. d5 is theory, then I go bishop b5. Let's play a fashionable line. What is that belt behind me? There's a chess boxing champion in the house. Why not? Now we have a center and a pretty big lead in development. Oh, something looks off here, let me tell you. Bishop g5, it's time to attack. Takes. You can't castle because of my bishop. I got rook e1 coming. The pressure's here. Check. The pressure is here. You can go knight e7. I'm going to take to fracture the pawns. And then bishop d3. So take. Bishop d3 now, and now things not looking very safe, is it? Queen h5's coming. If bishop to e6, I'll go queen e2. Okay, what happens if I give a check? Check! Maybe I'm going to slide in on f7 next move. But anyways, white's ahead in development. Yeah, let's grab this. Now I'm preparing to remove the defender. That move works. It does work. I'm going to be a little cautious here and go g3. Give my king some space, defend the knight. I'd like to double up over here, but I don't see the move yet. We're getting there, though. We're going to see the move. Let's start with knight here. Add some pressure. And now let's double up. All right, I just have some tactics prepared. Queen takes g8 next. Check. Grab. Check. Now I think I'm just up a bishop, right? Although it's not game over. Check. 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 Push the pawn. Corleone, thanks for the 56 months. We're one win away. Tim, I'm surprised you know this song. I thought you were pee-peeing your Pampers when this came out. Redson wins date number 2. Wow. Chad. Bishop g6 is not checkmate. Real del Norte. I can play king d7. How could you miss that? You think I missed checkmate? You just thought Eric didn't see bishop g6? This song right here. If we want to go for checkmate, I should probably go check. Force the king to pick a corner, because it's easier to mate somebody in the corner. Not in the middle of the board, usually. The king d8, queen d7's mate. King here. Then bishop g6. Now we're preparing the pretty common mating pattern. Queen f7, then queen h7. I need to force the king into the corner. Got to enjoy the song. Bishop e6 is a way to play mate as well. If that's what you're asking. It's not mate in one. First of all, bishop e6 is one move. If you're trying to play queen f7, that's a second move. And then if you're trying to play king d7, that's 3 moves. So it's definitely not mate in 2, first of all, or 1. But then also, black can try to defend the d7 square. So in no universe is it 2 moves. Or probably 3 moves. Or 4 moves. Probably not even 5 or 6 moves. Yeah. You need to force a king in a corner. That's usually the play. Probably not even made in 7 or 8 moves, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. Sorry, bud. I'd much rather not allow... The point of forcing the king to the corner is then the queen can't come and help. We're taking away any retreat squares. Black's queen would need to defend f7, and that's not possible. Hello, Roy. Hello, Chess on Earth. CS might be soon. I have some cases. I appreciate the morning Counter-Strike enjoyers. I know Amon's planning on streaming today as well. I know Amon spent, he had Valentine's Day with his partner. Valentine's night. And I was watching 90 Day Fiancé last night and playing Counter-Strike. So if you didn't celebrate Valentine's Day, no problem. I didn't either. You should have been hanging out with me on Kick. Okay. We can be single. Yeah, I know Mon is planning on jumping in as well today. Hamlet, I think what I did is perfectly fine, man. I don't know what to tell you. Rook e6 is the top engine move. Queen g8. I don't need an engine, but Hamlet, are you a GM? What's your name? Hamlet 2008 GM. Yes. You're not at Grandmaster. I can tell. Because a good player wouldn't suggest that. No, I'm serious. The reason a good player would not suggest that is if you're a good player and somebody plays a very winning move, you don't go to them and say, why didn't you play this other really winning move? You can go to a tournament, you can do, but I don't even know what the argument is. Like, what do you want? What do you want me to tell you? I'm a GM, so I play the moves and I explain why I play the moves. But also the moves happen to be the best sometimes. Uh, So when you're trying to say, Eric, you played the wrong move, Bishop f5 was better, I'm like, if you're Magnus or Hickey or one of those big guys, I'll listen, but I need to know why. I can't I can't just But no, your move suggestion was not better, and it doesn't make any sense, anyways. That's why I asked if they were GM because to tell me immediately that I'm wrong and you have a better move, you're either using an engine or doing something. For most cases. If Yukaro said it was better, would I just believe him? No, we would just talk about some variations. Why do you have a picture of Danya here? It's a bit odd. Danya is certainly wouldn't type like that. We're one win away. But yeah, this is when you have a really winning position, pick whatever variation is simplest for you. Doesn't matter what the computer says as long as you're within winning range, which might be up a queen for some, might be up a pawn, might be up a knight. It kind of depends on your level, but where you feel comfortable trading everything down, taking away the counterplay, just the process of closing out a game. So being up a rook or being up a queen, they're both completely winning, and there's just going to be different thresholds. In Phoebe's case, I don't know. She might need a lot of material in case a blunder happens, but that's okay. Adam Hartlover, CM Roy, did you see? There's an American guy. He does a lot of sports shows. Nick Wright. He went to the Chiefs parade, and he has a trending photo on Twitter with Mahomes that is not very friendly on. It's not very photogenic, let's say, and the guy is getting completely roasted. It's quite funny. Hello, Phoebe. Yes. Just checking if you were there. You should see it. Like, I'll link it after. It's quite funny. Hey, Grape Gambit. So I have a question. If you were having a cooking date at a Chica's place, what would you cook? Honestly, I would use HelloFresh, and so that simple cooking. Give me the ingredients. Tell me exactly what to do, because otherwise I'm not very good at cooking. And we're gonna have a HelloFresh sponsorship again soon. But yes, HelloFresh. The only time I've ever cooked, every time I cook, good things happen when you're on a date, but that's been a handful of times. Just use HelloFresh. You saw the Photo World Checkers champ? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the nose, it's just very funny. I think I'm 2 out of 2. I managed to cook without burning the house down. I've cooked twice on dates in the last 10 years. Twice. Where I've actually cooked myself. She invited you over to cook? You're in a Euro-poor country. We can't get that shit at the local market. What would I like? You're asking what I would cook? Dude, I can't cook worth shit. I would cook some like chicken parm or something. Spaghetti. I would make a nice salad. It's not cooking, but I can make a nice salad, which doesn't take any skill. I just will add the right ingredients, pick the right dressing. It's gonna be goat cheese, strawberries, spinach. Yeah, closer to a Waldorf salad, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I can't cook. Amon went to a cooking class on Monday. I've taken cooking classes. That was a while ago, a really long time ago. Um, but Amon actually went to a cooking class on Monday. Maybe I'll buy some ravioli and cook it. That, which doesn't really count. I'm good at making drinks though, or I can make cocktails. I wouldn't say I'm good actually. I just can make them. Good is having your own special stuff. I generally like to make them too strong. I don't cook Grape Gambit, so there's no overthinking. I don't cook. I'm the opposite of overthinking. I don't want to think. I don't cook. I don't do anything. Okay, we're one game away. Oh, I've cooked pasta since I was in college, but that doesn't count. All right, here we go. E4. Let's try the King's Gambit. We'll play the Bishop C4 stuff. Um, I want to win this pawn. Can I get it back? Nice. King's Gambit has given me another good position. I have the bishop pair and a healthy center. So I'm happy. In fact, I got the bishop pair, I'm going to start pushing. Oof. Open position, two bishops, a rook with mobility. Let's start with this move. What is that? Snip. Let's just grab everything. Bring the queen in. I'm here for checkmate. Get him out of there. Handlebar Society, thanks for the 28 months. It's, to be fair, it's a pretty dangerous position, but you just gotta go g6. You gotta bite the bullet. I'm still gonna go queen h5 and try to shove her in, but you gotta play g6. What's my actual rating? It's around what that guy's rating was. The Hamlet 2008 GM. I'm around that rating. I'm Hansen 2010 GM. Sorry, 2012. Redson, what do you want to cook? What are you looking to cook tonight if you could pick? If it's not money restricted, let's say. Is there a dish you would like to cook at your date? At your date's place? That's a little on the expensive side? If you're looking to cook crab and crab is expensive, I'll pay for the crabs. Usually I get crabs for free, but in this case, I'll pay for the crabs. We gotta make sure you have a good second date. I don't eat seafood at all. But if that's gonna secure the bag, count me in. Hello, Spencer. Yes, I get crabs for free. You don't eat seafood either? Yeah. Yeah, I can't. Crab for sure would get me to vomit instantly. But yes, if there are expensive options that you're looking to pursue, whether it's this date or the next one, Redson, I would like to be an investor. I will happily invest in your cooking skills if we need to. If it's a girl you're liking, maybe not date two, maybe date three, and you want to cook a nice meal, I'll support the crab fund. I'd like to support the crab fund or whatever octopus, whatever I don't know steak, whatever. So something at the yes, but we're not gonna have you restricted by grad student funds. This is an important showing for you. Where is Amon? I don't know. I don't know. He's somewhere. Maybe post Valentine's activities. Hello, Brennan. Thanks for the 26 months. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for the prime. You missed it. What do you mean, Ayan man? I'm on streaming quite a bit. But this is just early, early for us. At this hour, you won't find either of us streaming. I don't think we ever streamed that regularly at 10 a.m. That's not a Chess Bra special. It'd be streaming at 10 in our history. Yeah, it's been a very long time. Like sometimes there'll be a 10 a.m. stream, but it's like rare. I don't know where I'm gonna be in 2026, CM Roy. I just don't think that far ahead. I never have. I have no planning for the Soccer World Cup. But I have a good song for you lined up here. You're a badass bitch. I'm sure I can get tickets if they have something here, but I don't look 2 years later. You guys have defined lives. I don't. I've moved around a lot. I can't book something 2 years in advance, even 1 year. That's unheard of. One month at a time. 1 week at a time. And in that week, what are we doing? Disc golf. If you're in Florida, we're part of we're hosting a fan zone next weekend in Florida with chess.com at a disc golf event. Kind of funny, isn't it? Here we go. Where is it? Go, go, go. I've never played disc golf, but I'll be there with Amon in Brooksville, Florida, next weekend, February 23rd to 25th. We'll be at a pro event, and I think chess.com has a booth, and they're one of the sponsors. So if you're close to Tampa or you're in Florida, you can get tickets, and there is a chess booth there with boards and things like that, as far as I know. Have I ever thrown a frisbee before? Well, I usually throw a football. I got in trouble for tackling people when we threw a frisbee. I've thrown a frisbee, but I was a little vague with touch rules, let's say. Struggled with it. Thank you, Tom Phil, for the prime. Yes, we'll be meeting a few people there. Anyways, speaking of 1 week ahead. Did you play a lot of non-contact sports growing up, Mattis? Throwing a frisbee? Was that something in your household? Leduc? Oh, I finished 100 points of the speed run. That's good. I think I've earned some Counter-Strike in cases. Oh, this song is good. You've played Ultimate Frisbee occasionally? I will refrain from making any comments. I think the last time I made fun of Ultimate Frisbee players, like it turned out like everybody played it, and a few people were bothered. So I'll have to stick to boulders and vegans and polys. Yes, we have some frisbee bras. That's right. Well, flag football is going to be in the Olympics, right? You see the NFL pushing it because it will. They understand it's going to help bring in a new demographic. So, Flames moving Markstrom if they get a good return is fine. Although he's playing really well this year. Um, I just, yeah, I mean, the Flames might make the playoffs, so it's a bit tricky. Markstrom's having a very good year, and he's not. I don't think he's that expensive at 6 million a year. He's just a bit streaky. I'm more curious about Tanev and Hannafin. The Markstrom stuff doesn't concern me too much. I think they're fine with him and they're fine without him. Um, Hannafin and Tanev, though, we want to get a good return. Why did Black resign here? Say you go Queen B6. I have Knight F6 check. If pawn takes, I have Bishop E3. So you have to, let's say you put your queen on C7. Knight F6. And there's this mating idea. Queen H8. Is it the last article by Julian Mackenzie, Mattis? Okay. I think I read half of it. Floating Dream. I want to play Floating Dream. Lindholm didn't want to be here, eh? Wow. I almost got his jersey. I mean, Kachuk by far my favorite Flames player. I've, um, Lindholm was so good 3 years ago, and he just did everything. Defense, and good centerman. Seemed like just a good team player. They brought his cousin in, Yarncrook. That's very disappointing. That's very disappointing. At the same time, Calgary sucks to play in. Um, so some of the guys, but we had a bunch of Swedish players. That's why I thought the Swedish guys were fine. We either have no Swedes or a bunch of Swedes. If I was Swedish and I was in Calgary, if there's some other Swedes, I'm fine. But it's a bad look for Lindholm. You can just, yeah, that's unfortunate. That is, yeah, that's. I really, yeah, I missed those comments. So it sounds like who else did they trade? Who else wanted out? Hanifin is American. If he's still staying, then it means he's okay with it. Foley? Yeah, Zadorov we knew about, I guess, especially when his agent tweeted. Foley. Hello, Valentinian. Thank you for being a sub. Zadorov just wasn't getting enough minutes, though, right? Or was that the excuse? Because they paid him okay in Calgary, and the weather for a Russian is kind of normal. Actually, yeah, Alberta has a lot of Eastern Europeans. Interesting. Let me switch accounts 1 second. Val, did you unsub for a while? Was that it, buddy? Check. This is bicep, yeah. Eh, maybe Lindholm has a case, to be fair. It's it's not a nice city to play in. It really bothers me. Flames have such a shitty arena and practice facilities. Maybe he got sick of that. Because it's not clear that Vancouver is going to be able to afford him. Unless he's just salty they're not paying him $9 million a year, which is what apparently he wanted. If that's why he doesn't like the team, then that's a little strange. We'll see. Hey, Celestial Warrior. I would like to play Floating Dream. Yeah, but he might not take it on Vancouver. We'll see what happens. Saddle Dome is one of the worst arenas in the league. And it's been like that for 20 years. I just mean quality. Locker rooms, ice, maintenance fees. Like seat qual like everything. Layout, yeah. It's actually just bad. It just yeah. Just King G7 here. Probably E5 first. I'm tempted to play E5, right? And to take here and go Queen H4. Something like that. Is Sergey still playing? I don't know. I don't know what Karyakin's up to. Russia is a big country. They can host their own tournament, so I don't know if he's playing there. I don't really stay up to date. But yeah, he's very comfortable. He's high up in Russia's system, with the government and the people you need to know. So I think he's set for life, whether he plays chess or not. If Putin likes you, if yeah, yeah, he's got his dasha. He's got whatever he needs there. He doesn't need any chess. Those countries operate a bit differently. I don't know that CM Roy who that is. What happened to the paid chatters? They were friendly. Where did they go? Thank you, Sphinxy. Where's your check? We're not sure. We're stuck. We need some more Evany enjoyers. Our mobile game sponsorship. White's going all in here. I just don't see any attack. Yeah. I think it's important to always fight people with anime avatars. So I want to play Floating Dream. You have to make a stand. Am I set for life? No. Not even close. When I say Karyakin set for life, it's not a money thing. It's much stronger than that. That's power. That's you get land, you get privilege, you get it's not a number. It's in Russia it's a different hierarchy. Even higher than that. Are you enjoying Kanye? Did you enjoy the new album? I don't know anything about it. CM Roy. Kanye's new album. Thank you, Res Believe. Appreciate that. I haven't tried it, so maybe I should try a song. Thank you, Pay Chatter 10. Let's try this music out. Kanye's new album. Krikor is getting abused in this position. Just abused. Completely lost. I know, I don't like this song that much. But I can understand if some people like it. Robin told me he liked some of the album. I've been to a lot of rap concerts recently, somehow. In the last 3 months. Uh, I don't know what's going on. Some alternate reality. Like, I don't know how to even dance to this. I don't know what to do with my hands. Like if I was at a concert hearing this. But Kanye has some catchy songs. That's what I'm willing to try. Okay, let's try another one. Am I pushing P? Like yeah, that last song didn't do anything for me. It's not too early, it's just the music can kill me. This is the worst song on the album. What song is your favorite on the album? See him right. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, buddy. I know I'm trying Eviscerated. The previous one? You're gonna have to mute? Yeah, no, no, no. I'm I'm done. I'm done. No more Kanye. we don't have, that's your favorite song on the album, then that's all I need to know. Okay, okay, Eviscerated, don't worry. I'm gonna go back to some regular stuff. I'm, yeah. Please put ads instead of Kanye. Okay? You want an ad? Where's the ad button? That's a very reasonable take. Let's give you an ad. I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad since you're requesting it. Maybe. Oh, I can't. I have to wait a bit. Hello, motorboater. Yeah, I'm changing the music though. I'm sorry. I can't. That hurt. That hurt me. I'm gonna have to play Counter Strike now. Tim, if you were seeing why I'm playing Counter Strike, you can look at guys like CM Roy, and my chess energy was just drained. It's okay. I'll BRB. Grilled peppers. What's a stomp waffle? Is that when you shit in a shower and you stomp on it? I'm just thinking what stomp waffle would mean. That's fucking disgusting, man. I have food in my mouth. Where do you come up with these terms? I'm trying to have a smoothie I'm eating and you're talking about stomp? I've never heard of that before. But it made so much sense in my head as soon as you wrote that. I'm like, stomp in a shower. This is disgust. That's disgusting. Chess 24 rated. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I did not see that raid. That was six. Oh, that was 6 minutes ago. That's good. It was like 1 minute ago, and the producers were still watching. 6 minutes ago. Thank you, Chess 24. I didn't see that. I was not stomp waffling. I was talking to our friend Alan, who's taking his level 3 exam today. Good luck to him. You know. Because then we might hang out. He's just downstairs. But thank you for the raid. Stop. Am I tanned up? I'm not tan at all. It's just the blinds are. I'd open up the blinds a bit, I guess. I got some food on my face. Why? I don't think I have food on my face. I mean, I just had a bagel, so hard to get much. I wiped it off. I can't tell if you're messing with me or not. Maybe I had cream cheese. Ah, maybe cream cheese. That's possible. 'Cause I always have a cream cheese with the bagels. Maybe. There's white stuff there? Okay. There's not gonna be any white stuff around the mouth. Favorite neighborhood in Toronto? Um, Ossington, maybe. Okay. Poker tournament, I cashed. I cashed. Yes. Do I have permission, MD Knight, to open up some cases in Counter Strike? I did a little bit of chess. I have cases ready, Grey Knight. I would like to play this Weeb IM. Are you ready for cases? I pulled the $1,200 US knife yesterday. Tim, I owe you cases. You remember that, right? I told you I'd open cases for you last night. I had to go. So I've earned the CS and the cases, I think. I'm gonna play a bit of Counter-Strike. Do we have Chess TV right now? Is that the case? Oh shit. But okay, I can open cases. I can open cases. That's part of. Is Amon awake? I think Amon booked morning Chess TV. It wasn't me. I'll tell you. But for Chess TV, we can still open cases. That's okay. That's not taking away from the chess. I'm going to keep the chess noises. Alright, we have 20 cases for Tim and Grey Knight. The knife that I pulled out yesterday, you guys will all appreciate. It was released by Valve February 2024, like a week ago. It's retailing for 1,200 US. The flip is nice. It's a clean skin. The kukri knife, yes. Oof. 1,200 US. $1,200. So I had a pretty good pull. Now let's open some cases. I need some luck, grilled peppers. That's not it, buddy. Oh! I'm close there. Shit. Not good. I don't know what I'm doing in CSGO. I don't play CSGO. It's a purple at least. You hear the chess noises. We're learning chess and passively doing other things. Stop giving me this fucking shotgun. It's not a bad looking shotgun, but it's worth nothing. I already have shotgun skins. The red, the oppo's right there, man. Come on. Okay, wait. I think this gun is worth like $10 or something. Could be wrong. Oh, stat track. Okay. The float. Okay, it's $5. It's not. It's a Glock though. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna replace this. I'm gonna try this one out. I don't mind the way it looks. Wait. What did I just pull? Where did it go? Oh, of course it was a shotgun. Yeah, of course. When I don't see it, they give me the worst gun possible. See how many shotguns I have? Okay, now let me go back. Okay, we have to check on the chest. Where's the chest? Floating Dream is farming, okay. This is the newest case, so all these weapons are new. Which is why it's trendy. Stat track? Okay, at least it's stat track. Not looking good, boys. 10 more cases. Horrific. Just horrific. What is this Steam connection error? I'm getting scammed here. How am I crashing when I open a case? That's the second time. What gun did I pull? Of course, yeah, dualies. Completely useless. Okay, now I'm getting tilted. If I'm gonna gamble, I want to at least see what I'm gambling. I want to get the thrill. Okay. That's a decent gun. What's the float? No, not very good. But at least it's worth a few dollars. And it's an it's an M4A4. At least it's something. I'm getting completely tilted. What's a Steam error? Now we have to wait to see what shows up. Have you noticed that never anything good happens? That's factory new? Minimal wear. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's a purple, factory new, 5.7, which is actually pretty decent pistol. I'm fed up with this gun. Stop giving me dualies. Hello, Bagels. For Brecky. Thanks for the 28 months. Maybe another 20 later. That was horrific. That was horrific. The only thing we're okay, like we got a purple, but it wasn't good wear. M4A4. We're gonna try out the Glock. I'm gonna try out this. That was brutal. The morning gambling wasn't good. We must go back to Back to. What was I taken off Chess TV for 10 minutes of CS? I'm taken off Chess TV, then I can play CS. I think they took me off. I thought I had to play chess, but I think the gambling is they did. Oh, I'm gonna use a new knife. That's no fun. I was about to get back to the chess. Now I'm not doing chess.